I shouldn't say a rush change-up, but from their first game they just played. That's going to happen here, so we'll see how that affects them. But it is going to be the New York team spawning on that closer P3 side, going to this first hard point.
Yeah, we got all 4 players from the side of Paris pushing up through that outer and through the middle of the train. That's going to be a trade back and forth right there. Side of Paris going to have the little bit of a kill advantage here, is they're going to have the hill control for the time being. But the side of New York, Merc going to be coming on that flank. He's going to get taken down immediately by the boys. Super perfect, picks up a nice double kill there. Now, Paris going to be in control of this hill temporarily, but the boys on New York trying to make a push across this top patio right now. So far, we got players dying left and right, it looks like. Shadow trying to shoot from that back P3 area. Just trying to get a little spicy with it, but Super Perp and the boys locking things down. Jazz going to jump through the top, pick up ones, look towards that window, does get taken down. And now we're going to have to rotate and get ready for this P2 side, but guess who's ready for it? It's going to be the Paris team.
They are, yeah, I was going to say, it's a really good start for them, too, as they are, looks like they're going to give up the rest of the scrap time. Maybe not. It is going to be Super Perp with the 2 in the feed. He's going to get taken down there by Shadow, but wow, Shadow with another one as well. That is going to be a really good start there for Paris, as they got the bad spawns for that P1, but they actually got a lot of time on there. They are also set up for this. They were set up for this P2, but it is becoming very mixy. They do get 3 down in the feed, though, but New York is going to be spawning to that closer side right now, though. Paris in control of it.
Yeah, I mean, the boys on Paris are just absolutely buzzing right now, especially with the series that New York just came off of. This is a great start from the side of Paris. I'm sure they're going to keep things going, but we're going to have to get ready to rotate here in about another 5 seconds or so to this P3. But Electric MC up top 3, look at him go. He actually did get taken down right there. Probably should not have mentioned his name. The side of New York controlling that midpoint of the map and also towards that P3 side, getting ready for the rotation. Still trying to push hold, just trying to make sure they don't lose all the time on that. They only do have 5 points on the map right now. The side of Paris starting to rotate towards this P3 side. They're up, I mean, they're up basically, what, 55 points at the moment. They're more than happy with this start, but they're going to not try to lose that lead completely, as Dahmers with some nice beams towards that back 3 Eddie. And, you know, things are going decent there for the side of Paris, but now this is New York's time to shine.
Yeah, not an ideal start from New York, of course, but they are set up for this hill very nicely, and definitely a money hill indeed. Now looking to get it, but it is going to be Paris with a few down on the feed, and they continue to get kills here. And Super Perp is going to find 2, and now will be in control of the hill is Paris. They are going to have the spawns too, so Paris doing a fantastic job to go right on in. And this is going to be a big break for them. And again, New York was looking for a big hill after their you know, not so good start, and Paris is just continuing to play really well here. They're gonna have control of the rest of this hill, and we'll collect the rest of that scrap time. They're gonna have a big lead here, and you know, P4 here, New York looking for something, trying to get some points on the board.
Yeah, I mean, New York trying their best to get something going, but Super Perp not letting that happen for free. Picks up a nice double kill. He's got one more to deal with in the hill, but guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna start pushing the back. Actually, he's not. He's gonna push the hill. Urgent's gonna take him down. But I mean, up 75 right now. Paris, they've got 3 people with double-digit kills. They've got guys beaming left and right. Side of New York, though, trying to hold down this P4 hill the best they can. And Urgent doing what he can in this hill. It picks up 1. He's gonna have to pull the pistol, try to do what he can. And the guys of Paris Renegades trying to help their teammates out up front. But the side of New York Lightning doing a good job holding at the moment, getting some high-quality time as we speak. And I mean, the side of Paris, though, here we go. Here's the push coming from them. They're gonna take down 1 or 2 there. The side of New York still spawning close. Has the opportunity to keep getting these kills here. Shadow going to be in this hill. He's going to pick up the first. He's got 1 more coming around the back right now. He's going to get taken down from that player. That's going to be Super Perp, who Urgent, jeez, immediately trades out. But Paris, I mean, 15 seconds left on this hill or so. Do kind of get a little bit of control of it finally. But now that P5 rotation is coming in New York getting ready for it, pushing into this like top 3 area and kind of trying to rotate through fire in mid-map.
I mean, Paris is doing what they need to, though. I mean, on these last 2 hills, limiting the amount of time that New York has gotten. I mean, obviously after that big start for Paris, you know, you could have had 2 hills back to back that were, you know, tough to get New York back into the game, but they've held strong and doing what they need to do right now to keep that lead as big as it is. So Maddie trying to find 1. Jazz does get the kill, though, and this will allow New York to get on the time from now. And they have a decent little setup. Obviously, this P5 is so hard to hold. They're doing what they can right now. It is going to be Super Perp trying to find these kills on point. Does get taken down. Now New York getting some time here on the P5 to get back in this game. It's quite interesting here. It will be Paris, though, spawning on that P1 side. We'll see if they elect to hold this here, as only 16 seconds left on the P5.
Yeah, this P1 rotation and the whole like rotation of hills in general going to be a pretty fun one to watch as the side of Paris set up and ready for it. But I mean, New York, I mean, they got to get something going here. I mean, they've obviously been doing that the last couple of hills. They're bringing it back nicely. They're only down 40 now with, I mean, what, they were down basically 100 at one point. I mean, it was like 80, but still. And now Paris, once again, getting some quality time, kind of pushed out a little bit, not like a ton, but starting to get a little bit of a buffer on this P1 while not losing the spawns. But New York looks like they're definitely taking things nice and slow, you know? I mean, they're a little scared, it almost seems like.
I mean, this is a big bounce back, though, from Paris after that P5 because they gave up more time than I think they wanted to on that P5, but now they're entering back with a really, really nice P1 here, getting most of this time here. Still 30 seconds left in the hill, so we'll see if New York can get in. It's going to be urgent. Finding one, now looking for the next, trying to hit that pre-fire, but he is taking down Dahmer's, finding two as well. Now Shadow going to try to take down Dahmer's, but he's playing his life really well, and that lead had shrunk, but now getting it back up is Paris here. It's been a good one, and they're also on the rotation too. It's going to be gunfights here. Electric MC is going to get taken down there. Now, again, more gunfights on these rotations. It's going to be Merc not seeing his player right next to him. These guys right next to each other. Maddie eventually does take him down. It is going to be New York currently on the hill, but Paris is swarming.
Yeah, I mean, Paris definitely picking up all these kills right now, swarming the map like you just said. I mean, hey, you were just up 80, you're still up, what, 70 or so? This side of Paris is just absolutely dominating this map at the moment. But New York, they've got those close spawns. There's 35 seconds left to get a couple key kills. They can get something going. As I say that, though, Super Purple Electric MC picking up some nice kills there. But Merc, he's playing out towards these boxes on that far outer, like, port area. And he's just trying to move in, try to do what he can to help his teammates out. He's going to choose the wrong corner, gets taken down. It's but Urgent's gonna push in though with a little bit of help with Jazz there. They're gonna break that last 20 seconds or so. But P3 rotation gonna be in favor of the Paris Renegades here. They're set up and ready to go. But the side of New York, look at them try to cross through this mid statue into fire right now. Shadow by himself. He's got the MP40 out. He's gonna take down Dahmer. So a couple more players back here to deal with. Maddie gonna push back to deal with Shadow. He's just gonna go for the retail there. But the side of New York, they need to push up here and help their boy out quick. His Shadow's looking left, right. He's got people all around him. Electric MC finally going to take him down. And New York's still pushing from the front and the back. And it looks like they'll be able to secure those spawns.
Yeah, those are really important gunfights there for New York. Now they get those spawns. They are on time now. Because Paris was originally set up. That could have been really, really bad there for New York. That could have gotten this game out of hand. They hold for now. And again, in this time, is Paris looking to maybe break this one more time before the rotation comes in. There is two in the feed, trying to get some more, but Jas does find one. Urgent's going to come around the back. Jas finds the other one, though. Now there's last player up is Super Perp, but he finds two, and then Electric MC finds one of his own. So it's still going to be New York spawning there, but Paris is in this time. This is the best case scenario for them right now. Shadow trying to find this kill. They will collect the last few seconds, but now it's going to be the rotation over to this P4, which right now Paris does have the spawns for. But if they're not careful, New York's going to be able to push up this side and get into the hill.
Yeah, I mean, New York currently down by about 50 points. Trying to do their best to push up into this P4 here because they don't want to lose it here because there's always that potential. But the side of Paris trying to buffer out the map a little bit. They've got two people on the hill trying to cover things up. But Urgent going to push through the front, picks up one. Merc helps get the second. Another player coming around the back. That's going to be Maddie. He takes down his teammate. Now Urgent trying to make a move here. Maddie's going to end up falling. Now, yeah, Urgent's still just kind of vibing around this hill, doing what he can to make sure that no one's hopping on it for the side of Paris, helping his teammates not get gunned. But Dahmer's, you know what he's doing? He's chilling like Harry Potter underneath the stairs. He's going to get that nice kill there. But Jazz pushing up from outer train, gets some help from the front. He's going to end up getting taken down before, I mean, not before, you know, getting a couple kills, though. And now the side of Paris, I mean, you only need 35 seconds or so to win this game. And the side of New York going to need 100. And they're getting ready to try to start slowly pushing towards this P5 as New York is pretty much set up for it.
Yeah, and also Paris collects the rest of that. Excuse me, the rest of that scrap time. They're only going to be 21 points away here from winning this, and it's going to have to be New York going big here. As they're going to get on the point for the moment, but just absolutely surrounded is Jazz. He's going to be taken down by Maddie, and now more trades coming in. Excuse me, losing my voice here. There's going to be Shadow here on the point, and there's a few on the feed there for New York. Now Urgent going to get a nice kill there on the Super Perp. And right now, I mean, New York doing a good job of just staying on this time. And they are finding the kills. I mean, if they can survive this P5, get back to that P1, then they have a chance. But obviously, still only 19 points away from Paris. You just got to survive the next few seconds so they can't win here. So they're going to get on this time now and Gotta get them off. There you go. So they should go back to this P1 now, and now you have a chance to maybe make something happen here. It's going to be Paris spawning all the way on the other side of the map, and they got to make a group push to get over to the G1.
Yeah, they're doing their best to push over there. Only, I mean, a couple seconds left here on this P5. So this P1 rotation here from New York, you know, they're all set up and ready to go for it. It doesn't seem like they know completely where Paris is coming from. They got one player coming around the back. That's going to be Maddie. He's going to have an important role here to play to try to break this hill. No one knows he's here. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't even know where anyone's at, but he's going to have a player in his close right window here. He's going to end up taking Jazz down. He's going to end up just kind of playing his life here, waiting for his teammates to try to push up the map. As a side of Paris, they had a couple players go down there. They're going to be trying to push up, but Shadow going to pick up that kill. And now they're only down by 40 points, but I mean, 10 points away for Paris to win this. Dahmers is going to push in with some help from the boys. They're going to secure that point. 5 more seconds till Paris wins this one. They're picking up all the kills. That's going to be the map right there. The Berlin's going to go in favor of Paris to start up 1-0.
Yeah, it was an impressive map for them. I mean, they played that really well. I think the turning point for that was, I think it was the second rotation P1. Yeah, the second rotation P1. They had a really bad P5. They were able to rebound on that P1. I think they got like 40, 45 seconds, maybe even 50 seconds. That was a big rebound because they gave up like
We're going to be on board with this New York squad right away as they're going to grab this bomb. And it looks like they like their A hit right off the bat here. They do send 1, maybe 2. Hey, it looks like maybe it's a B hit, actually. Shadow's just going to be covering this A site by himself, maybe do a little distraction here.
Yeah, he's going to maybe catch these players early. Paris does send 2 to A, but on the other side of the map, it is going to be Jazz taking down Maddie off the rip. Dahmers does answer with the trade on the Jazz. So now a 3v3, and you're going to have these players in this P2 area here for New York. And Electric MC may be sensing that there is somebody over to this side of the map. Shadow does take him down, though. Now a 3v2 for New York. Bomb is just sitting in that P2 area. Maybe, I was going to say, maybe a rotation coming in toward this A site. We will see. We'll see if Paris also picks up on it, but it will be Super Perp just sitting in the back patio area. And Shadow is going to find him out and gets the kill. 3v1, Dahmer's last alive. Bomb's going down at A.
Yeah, beautiful reads out of Shadow there to make sure he takes down Super Perp, the one guy who can really get a stop here. And now it's going to put Dahmers in a 3v1 situation, which is just a nightmare scenario when the bomb is down and you've got to shoot at Shadow, Merc, and Urgent. Like, it's just not the move, but he's going to try making a move here. He's bottom trading right now, going up the steps. He's going to catch one player off guard there. That's going to be Merc, but then immediately gets taken down by Shadow, and, well, that's the round.
Yeah, it was a good round by New York. They definitely played that well, and we're in control. It felt like that whole round. Again, nice plays by Shadow, picking up that kill on Super Perp on the patio, which, again, good reads out of him. So they take that round, and now they will try their hand at defense. But, yeah, it was, again, nice start for them. Shadow sitting at 3-0 after that first round. Gotta love them out of hand. Gotta love being close to streaks already, or at least halfway there after that first round.
Yeah, it's got to feel good. And guess what? He's going to be a solo player once again over towards that A site while all of his teammates going to try to cover the B side from this Paris Renegade squad who looks like they want to push that side out. Super Perp just trying to see if he can hit somebody towards that back crane there. But right now, not a lot of movement out of the side of Paris. They're trying to get any info they can, but Super Perp moving up to that middle tank of the middle of the street. Tries to beam Merc, doesn't quite get the kill, but now you got Urgent moving up. Maddie going to get a kill on Jazz. And he's going to actually push through fire. Electric MC pick up a kill as well. It's going to be a 2v4 situation. New York down a few players, and Urgent makes a big play right there, takes down Maddie. And now Merc trying to take down a player of his own. But now it's going to be a 1v3 situation. Urgent, he's got to take down these players, and it's going to be a tough one because he's in the middle of the map, and they're all around him.
I was going to say he might catch this player, but I don't think he's seen him going up top. And I think he might have just got spotted. He does. Urgent now getting shot at. Has to make a play, but he is going to be taken down, and Paris respond, making this 1-1. Good round out of them. They found, as you said, I mean, they played it pretty slow, but they found that information they needed, found the picks, and ultimately took that round.
Yeah, I mean, hey, teams are both looking really good right now. I'm sure we're going to get ourselves an absolute banger of an S&D, but right now, kind of all tied up, everything we'd ever asked for, right? Bring it down to the wire as far as possible, and our boys on New York going to be on this offense, right? Let's see what they get going. Looks like they're going to opt towards the A side this time, actually, not like a fake one like I thought last time. And Merc is going to be that player kind of playing back barrels on that awning side. But, ooh, nice pick right there immediately from Jazz onto Electric MC. But Super Perp answers with one of his own. Another player pushes him out immediately. That's going to be Jazz. Takes that kill. And now going to be a player advantage for New York as the two players from Paris kind of stuck in that P2 area. But guess what? Merc on that back awning, he's going to be able to get some shots off, get some info for the players on his team at least, because they're going to get that bomb down and start watching the back.
Yeah, I think he only seen one of those players, but these two are together. We'll see if a play can be made here. But New York sitting in a pretty good area, area right now, and they should be able to make this play. It is going to be Paris though, trying to get into the site, but as soon as he gets in, the kill should come in. But Dahmer's making a nice play, nice read there. Does take down one on Jazz. Now it's going to be Maddie coming around, but Urgent with the kill. Now a 2v1 for Dahmers, and he is surrounded. He is going to get taken down, and New York win that round. I really like their setup there, and they were very, very aggressive with that. Nice plays out of them, and again, they take that offensive round and go up 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we're seeing textbook New York right now, right? They're doing what they got to do, and now they're going to be they're trying their best to go up 3-1, right? They got to try to get any kind of advantage they can on this map. They don't want to keep it close because, I mean, we know how that goes, right? You get yourself all the way to round 11, and all it takes is one bad play, and then, nightmare, right? But just don't make a bad play. We'll be good. But Paris now going to be on this offensive side, taking it towards the B bomb site in New York. Look at them flying up the middle of the map right now, getting ready and prepared for that as Jazz going to be towards that mid tank by fire. And they got 3 players over there, and the side of Paris, once again, kind of bunkered up in this P2 area, just waiting for any kind of movement they can find.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same kind of strategy they had in that first offensive round for them, and just kind of playing for information, playing for New York to make a mistake, but New York playing a little bit more passive this time. Shadow is going to take some shots, though, and Superb does find the first on Merc. Now Shadow is going to try to make a play, but he's going to get pinched. He does get the kill, though, before he is taken down, although that's going to leave Urgent in a 1v3, excuse me. That bomb is going to start going down to B. He's right outside. I don't think he knows that that's happening. Obviously gets indication now, and now going to maybe try to make a sneaky play. Gets caught on that window, unfortunately. Going to maybe try to get this defuse in. He surely will be spotted, though. Although the defuse is coming in. No way he does this, right? They got to check this. Paris has to check this, and they haven't. They haven't. And Urgent gets the ninja.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I mean, Urgent gets it done for sure right there to go up 3-1 as well. I mean, way to clutch a 1v3, right? I mean, best way to do it right there. Just go for the ninja. Why even get the kills when you don't need them?
I thought for sure, too. I thought Paris was definitely going to check that because I thought they had the info on where he was, but he just kind of laid down outside of that site and then crawled his way in, and they just didn't check it in time, and that is a devastating round there for Paris. Now they're going to have to bounce back here on defense, but it is going to be New York again hitting this A site, and Jazz does find the first on the Superb. Now Electric MC trying to play his life, does find one on Shadow before Urgent takes him down, and he's going to get this bomb down right away, and Dahmer's also going to get taken down by Jazz. And just like that, Maddie is left in a 1v3.
Yeah, let's see what Maddie can do. Maybe a little ninja defuse. You never know. I'm going to go with a no on that, but hey, he's going to push out this patio side right now. He's got a couple players to deal with in this hill. I mean, it's a 1v3. He's got an AR and an MP40. He gets spotted, he gets shot, and he gets taken down, and New York going to go up 4-1.
Yeah, and again, another nice round from New York. I mean, they were convincing. They got the kills they needed. Jazz again. A couple nice picks there, so they go up 4-1, and they got a big round coming up. If you're Paris, definitely want to get this one on the board. Don't want to go down 5-1, so we'll see if they can. But they are on the offensive side here.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's tough, right? I mean, you like sometimes you just go down, right? No big deal. Just got to bring it back. Get some good plays put together here. We're going to see them go through this A side. Looks like they're going pretty quick. They've got one player to beat over there. That's going to be Shadow. Maybe not the guy you want to meet on the map, but hey, got to do what you got to do. And Electric MC going to take some shots at him. He's going to call him out. Shadow immediately beams him down, though. Super Perp and Maddie push in, take him down. Now it's a 3v3 situation. This bomb is going down, but New York going to be collapsing. Merc gets the kill before the bomb goes down. Now it's a 2v3 situation. Paris, that bomb is down in a bad spot. Maddie by himself picks up the bomb. He's going to try to bail out. Now he's in a 1v3. Gets the first gunfight, but he's got a player directly behind him on dubs. He's going to run through bottom fire, though. They're not going to know exactly where he's at right now, but they know the relative location.
Yeah, I mean, he's making something out of this. Picks up that bomb and now trying to make a play. Maybe try to get back to the safe site. This player is surely going to spot him, though. And there you go. That's the round. New York, again, another nice round. I think it was Super Perp on the bomb there for Paris. I would have liked him to maybe try to get some cover behind the bomb. I think he actually planted for that P3 side when they had nobody over there to clear it out. So he's going to get taken down, but it was a three-man stack for New York over to that B site and Paris today, but it did not matter. They rebound and now on just one round away from winning this.
I mean, my boy Jazz, 8-4 right now on a 5 streak. Man, is an absolute menace on the map. Love to see it. And now his team is going to be on that offensive side. He's going to have that nice automaton as he's going to push into that back storage area, trying to watch over his teammates. He can't really jump on a box right now. Not really too sure what's going on with that right there, but he'll just be hopping for a little while. Shadow trying to fight someone towards that back train side. Probably going to let his teammates know, hey, there's going to be a push coming, but Merc going to get taken down from Electric MC in the middle of the map there, top 3. Now Urgent trying to fill that gap the best he can. He doesn't really see anyone, but he's going to have to deal with a couple players calling him out now, and he's just trying to make a move as Shadow's going to come in, help him out, and now Shadow's going to get, oh no, Shadow doesn't get taken down. He's going to take that gunfight back and ends up getting the kill. Massive play out of him, as now it's a 2v2 situation, and New York still has to plant that bomb.
Oh, Shadow just not spotting that play, but now he doesn't. Shadow is a menace, dude. He gets another one. Now it's going to be a 1v2 here for Dahmers. Maybe this bomb. Ooh, he's going to get the info. He's going to get the info here. So this bomb going to go back to B, and those players are separated from each other. And Dahmers gets the shots off, but can't kill him. And now he's in trouble here. It is going to be the chase from Shadow, trying to find him. That bomb is down. Dahmers will find the kill on Shadow. Now a 1v1 Urgent, spotting him at this truck, trying to just find the shots. The stun comes out. He's going to chow this with the MP40. Dahmer's trying to run away, doing the best he can, and now jumping back down. It's just a game of cat and mouse right now, as Dahmer's now trying to go toward the site, and eventually I think Urgent's going to try to get in a position here to be able to check this bomb, and he does get some shots off. Now just going to waste some time and make sure he plays his life just a few more seconds, and Dahmers has no choice but to try to hop back on the bomb, but Urgent will get some shots off, and that will be the win there for New York Lightning as they take a search and destroy 6-1.
Yeah, very convincing search and destroy at that. I mean, they did a great job there. I mean, Shadow and Jazz played phenomenal, and then, you know, at that end battle right there, that little 1v1, I think Urgent just played his timing really well. Love to see that. No reason to overchow, and never did, so, you know, why I had to call him out for the losing part. Sheesh. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But it looks like the boys over on Paris going to start on this offense, and they're going to 4-man towards this A site, which is something we've seen quite a bit here from most teams at the pro level and like towards like higher levels of competitive in general. And they're going to end up getting the first kill on the map, and they're going to start slowly pushing this in. Electric MC going to spot a couple players, does get taken down. Maddie going to be going around the back, and a couple kills going back and forth, but overall New York doing a good job holding at the moment, has a good solid setup. But Paris still trying to flood that a little bit, it looks like, but it might start rotating to that B side soon.
Yeah, New York did a really good job at weathering the storm there and not allowing Paris to get in, because they had the numbers there, and also it was a nice play by Urgent to shut down the pinch attempt from Maddie through Dubs. So nice play out of them, and now it's just going to be Paris trying to get onto this B objective to obviously capture this easier zone, get that time up so you can go over and try to capture A. Again, nice play out of New York to stop that push from A, because, you know, man, if you get a team wipe or even 3 down, it is so hard to get back on that A point. But again, that initial triad that they shut down, and again, Paris right now just trying to get onto this B zone, maybe slay out a little bit as they only have one person on that site, and again, just trying to get the kills right now. But right now we are tied as the second tick of regression goes on to that B site.
Yeah, I mean, they're about to capture this B point. I mean, you got to keep in mind the reason they've been taking so long to do it. They wanted to keep one person on it, let the other 3 or so players on the team kind of move around the map, try to get some map control towards that A side of the map, right? And still have as much time as possible on the clock when you're done with it. And, I mean, they do a phenomenal job here taking B, getting all the kills. We're seeing these guys slay each other out left and right. But now all 4 players from Paris are going to be focusing on that A point. And New York, you got to watch your back and you got to watch your front.
Yeah, now it's gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see what the plan of attack is here for Paris. It looks like they may be trying to go through the flank here, and you'd expect New York to maybe expect this soon, as they haven't found any gunfights, and it is gonna be Urgent in the back looking for some players. He's gonna get taken down though, but the information is there. Now Domber trying to make the jump to the window. He does. The gunfight coming in. He is taken down by Merc, and that's gonna be another one. And Shadow finishes it off, so that's going to be 4 down. And you see now New York sprinting up the map to apply that map pressure. Paris, again, probably going to try to work through street and go hit the flank, but New York right now in good control.
Yeah, New York wasn't ready for that that P2 spawn out there. Even though they did push up pretty far, they just weren't ready for it. But now they're going to be preparing for it. They've got a couple players that push the back. But look where Paris is on the map. You got 2 players over by A. You got Shadow all the way pushed up into your train. He's going to spot Super Perp, but he's going to get shot at by a couple people there. Maddie and the boys going to be getting some nice, well-placed shots. It doesn't go down or anything, but hey, you know, getting shot at nonetheless. And now Paris doing a good job just controlling this map a little bit here, like on this offensive side. And the side of New York, now they're getting stuck in that spawn trap. Like, this is Paris's chance to kind of get things going. You've got a couple people pushed up. They're trying to get those other players pushed up as well. Dahmer's by himself in the hill right now. He's going to pick up a couple big kills. Almost gets a third, but Jazz takes him down. But the reinforcements are here. Electric MC immediately gets taken down, though. Super Perp by himself gets taken down as well. 40 seconds remaining. 4 lives on Paris, 3 on New York.
Yeah, now after Paris, you just got to slow it down and basically play a team deathmatch for 35 seconds. Urgent's going to try to make a play, though. He does spot one player, and I think he might have spotted the other. You got to account for Urgent here. He's going to come on the flank, maybe making big plays. Does find Electric MC. Now looking for that other player. He's seen him go secret. It is going to be Dahmers. He finds a kill. And just like that, Super Perp is going to be last alive. Does find one, though. 17 seconds on the clock. He's going to spot another player, but he's getting pinched now from both sides. Super Perp now stunned and taken out. Man, I thought for a second that Paris had the numbers and had a chance, but New York rebounds and just barely holds on.
Yeah, New York did a good job just helping each other out there, baiting out a little bit, you know, using a little bit of corners as well to their advantage. You know, gotta do what you gotta do on the map, you know. And they do a good job there, getting, you know, four ticks for the side of Paris, but New York, they hold on that defense, right? And something you were talking about earlier is that we see a lot of offenses on this map, right?
Yeah.
And so starting things out with a defensive win, you've got the opportunity to get the first offensive win on the board here. I mean, you never know. It could be a solid defensive hold from Paris, but they're full sending this A site here, and let's just see how things go.
Yeah, and again, it just takes 3 or 4 down, and then this is open, and they're finding it right now. It's going to be 2. Let's see if New York tries to make the plays now. Jazz going to find one as well. Jazz finds another one, and here you go. Now, this is the numbers that New York were looking for. Continuing to try to find these kills, but already 1 tick locked in on A. Jazz going to try to find Electric MC. That's a great play out of him to find him on the flank, and that's going to be 2 ticks down. This is bad for Paris. You can get put in the blunder so fast, and just like that, maybe not. The contest coming in, Super Perp trying to get the kill. 1 last tick, and there you go. Just like that, man, you can get put into the blunder on this map, and that's going to be the A point secured there for New York. And now Paris is going to have to rebound here and try to protect this B point, but it is going to be tough.
Yeah, Merc, top 3, you know, just trying to watch over this B side, give his team info. He's going to pick up that first player. But now New York, this is their opportunity to try to push in, but those Paris players kind of all over the place. Yeah, Dahmer's and Electric MC picking up some big kills there to try to hold things down. This is a massive defense they've got to hold. No, you cannot afford to go down 2-0 ever in a control. It's just not fun, right? But the boys on New York still trying to just like keep pushing up, right? But the side of Paris, it just feels like they're making plays when they kind of need to. Yeah, they lost A already, but on this B site, notoriously a very hard like hill to hold. I mean, they're doing all right for the moment, but you know, New York's got plenty of time. 1.5 minutes. I mean, they've got 21 lives. Paris has got 17. Make that 16, but things are going well for both sides here. I mean, we're just playing the clock.
I mean, Paris is actually doing a pretty decent job right now of holding New York. But yeah, as you said, plenty of time to make anything happen here. And once you start getting some kills here, things could get interesting. It is going to be Electric MC finding another player, though, getting out with his life. Never mind. Jazz takes him down. And Jazz looking for another one. He does find it. That's going to be 2 down. Jazz does get traded out, but that's going to be a few down for Paris. And now New York maybe trying to get over to this B site. Lives right now in favor of New York by 5. Make it 6, make it 7, and now maybe your chance to get on this point and stack it up. It's Merc gonna just play this front P2 area, trying to find any Paris players that come in. But again, only 1 person stacked on this point right now, so that point's gonna go pretty slow. Domber's now gonna try to make a play, but he's gonna get taken down, and there's that first tick of progress on B.
Yeah, I mean, the side of New York right now, this is where they go, right? As I say that, Electric MC and Super Perp, the duo, gonna get a nice couple kills right there. Still down quite a bit here in lives when it comes down to the end of things, but they're still picking up kills, right? We've got a decent amount of map control, but Shadow, he's gonna pick up 2 massive kills, gonna end up getting traded out, but there's 28 seconds left. The side of New York picking up all the kills. Jazz even picks up his teammate. He's so excited, and now he's got to deal with Maddie in the hill. He picks up that kill. Not really anyone close. I mean, only one close is Dahmers. He gets taken down. Now, there's only 2 players left for the side of Paris and New York on this hill, but Super Perp Push around the back. Electric MC coming through the front. These are the two people you'd want alive on your team if they're left. So, oh, Electric MC lines up two, picks up one. Super Perp almost gets the second, but gets taken down as New York gonna take that first offense and go up 2-0.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's going to be worth anything in the end. I think they won that round, obviously, on the kills and did not secure that last point of progress. So it will be 5 ticks on that offense, but nevertheless, you're up 2-0. And again, a very, very nice round there from New York off that rip, getting into that point and just finding those important kills. I got to point out Jazz. I feel like Jazz, just time and time again, finding one, finding two. Like every time we look over at his POV, he's been making a lot of really good plays. And again, Paris, no surprise, going to go over to the A side, excuse me. There's going to be the shots coming in now. Reinforcements here for New York, but if they're not careful, which they're already 2 down, they could put themselves in trouble here. Shadow gets the kill with the stun. Super with another one, and again, the stack could potentially come in here. New York possibly in trouble. It's going to be Merc though on the flank, getting the kills, and for the time being, getting Paris off the point. But the pressure is still there from Super Perp, trying to at least lock in this first tick of progression, which he does. Now, eventually, I would imagine going to get taken down here, but more players on the point now, and they're going to continue to try to stack this. But again, New York doing a good job of defending that, only allowing 1 tick, and now our eyes will probably go over to this B site.
Yeah, the side of Paris, they're going to have 2 players over on the B site right now. One's going to be on it, one's going to be pushing out. And Super Perp still fighting over by that train side. He's got a little bit of help over there as well, but Merc sitting in a corner. He's going to take up the first player, and those players over at B, it looks like, are getting kind of beat up too by Shadow and the boys as well. And so now, I mean, New York, they've got aggression everywhere on the map right now. They're just trying to push Paris out of the A site completely before they try to make any moves on the map. But Paris picks up 3 kills in a row right there. They're going to be on the B site. They're not really pushing out at the moment, but they will be momentarily as Shadow still holding down Train by himself.
Yeah, he is. And obviously, if you're in New York, you're pretty content with giving up this B point. And at that rate, Paris will have about 1 minute and 50 seconds to get over to that A point. Lives currently in favor of the Paris Renegades by 4, excuse me, as this B point is going to get locked in. You already see Paris trying to get up the street. It is going to be Super Perp finding Jazz. And again, they're trying to apply this pressure, but Urgent, I thought for sure he was going to get that kill, but Super Perp finds one. Eventually, Jazz does take him down. But again, Paris is applying this pressure right now. They got 2 players pushed up. Unfortunately, they got players behind them as well, so it is going to be Merc applying that pressure. But yeah, kind of a weird stage right now. Just kills coming in back and forth. I mean, obviously a lot of time left. Paris could definitely win this by kills, but got 1 minute and 18 on the clock, up 4 here in the lives, and trying to get over to the point.
Yeah, for a moment there, looking at the map, you could have swore that Paris was on defense. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
it's pretty funny, but I mean, they're gonna be on that A point. Looks like they're actually all gonna get gunned down by the guys on New York. But New York, you know, only 6 lives remaining for that team. Ooh, Shadow gets some bad timing. So that's going to be Maddie in that point. He's going to get some help soon. But Shadow trying to help the boys out as the second tick on B. A going to be coming through there. But Electric MC and Maddie over here on this hill helping each other out, getting the trades. Only 2 left for the side of New York. And it looks like Paris should be able to send this one home. But Urgent pushes in. He gets taken down. Last one alive going to be Shadow. He might not even have enough time to really get close. Yeah, he's going to end up getting taken down here. It's going to be a good round out of the side of Paris as they're going to still be down. But hey, good to have a round on the board. Never want to go down 3-0. You know, well, down, I say lose 3-0, right?
Yeah, I mean, it is going to be a smart play, though, by Shadow, because, again, he's going to try to die before that last tick gets in, and he eventually does. So, again, I think it was only 5 there for Paris, but they do get on the board there with an offensive win, and now you don't know what's going to happen with Shadow. As I was saying in the pregame, 24-13, this guy can just turn up when he wants to, and right now he is, and again, on Paris, it's Super Perp, 25-20 going out too. So it's going to be another hit over toward A, although I will say it is a lot slower, and Paris is picking that apart right now. Shadow going to be last alive. That's going to be 3 down already. Urgent's going to be last alive. Does find 1, actually going to find 2 as well, making some nice plays. And now just waiting for the team to group up. Potentially still going to the A site. They're trying to make some plays here, but right now the kill's going back and forth, and Matty going to spot 2 players before getting out with his life, but pretty interesting start right now from New York.
Yeah, Matty did secure that glide bomb because he wasn't a 5 streak coming into the round. Now he's on an 8. Make that a 9. The guy's an absolute menace. He's got 1 more player to beat. That's going to be Shadow. Takes him down. Make that a 10 streak. The man is just popping off on the map right now. making sure the Paris Renegades stay in this game, no problem. He's going to finally get taken down off that 10 streak, but hey, he does his best to make sure his team dominates the beginning of the round, and they do just that as they're up 5 kills. There's 30 seconds left on this round, and New York really hasn't even had a chance to take an objective.
No, they're not, and this New York's kind of reeling right now. I mean, they were in control, and now the last few rounds, not going their way. As I say that though, they are going to find some kills on the feed, and at the minimum, just try to get some points of progress over toward the B site. Jazz with a nice little kill there. And again, they're going to try to lock this in as that second tip's going to come in. Still going to be a contest there from Paris, but they're eventually going to get taken down. So that B point is going to get captured here. Now you're going to have 1:23 to get over to this A site, and lives are even right now.
Yeah, Paris has a really solid hold on their side of the map right now. They don't have anyone push through their fire, push through their base or anything. They're doing a good job. But New York starting to group up. They're moving up through that middle of the map right now. They've got a couple people in that P5 area. They've got 1 or 2 guys pushing towards train right now. Urgent just picked up that kill towards that outer like mid area, and Jazz picking up a kill as well. This is their chance to make a move, and we can see they're going to start speeding things up a little bit. Shadow picks up a player in the hill. One more player in there. He's going to be right above him.
Oh,
Shadow somehow gets the kill on Maddie. Guy's a menace for that one. And now this is their opportunity to get a stack going, but Shadow, he's got to fight off a couple guys here. Dahmer's going to take him down, but Merc there to help out a little bit. But Jazz and the boys, he's getting things going. He picks up 2. He's going to pull out the pistol, but he gets help from Merc to get that last kill. Dahmer's, he's going to be close by that window. Jazz still here, though. He's going to have a player coming across that patio to take him out. They do secure 1 tick on A. The second one almost comes to 2, but just barely not enough. Is Paris going to be taking that time off?
Yeah, only 7 lives left though for Paris. How does Shadow win that gunfight? That's crazy. It is going to be a feud though for Paris. Is only up 3 now as New York makes that 4, but this could come down to lives. And now you're going to see Urgent in the back trying to make some plays here through fire, and he might get the timing here to come from behind and make a play. Does look like Paris is going to be ready for it though. You see player number 4 in Electric MC positioned behind. Now New York's got to get going here, and Dahmer's going to find 2, and Electric MC finds the other. So it's all going to be left to Shadow, and he's taken down. It's going to be 4 down in the feed, and just like that, I think Paris is going to be able to hold on as New York is, Paris is applying that pressure up the map, but I don't think there's going to be enough time to get back. Urgent trying to get there, throws the stun. Can he get there? 0.3 on the clock. He does get on there. 4v2 now, and just trying to stay alive on the point, make that a 3v2. Urgent just playing his life, waiting for the reinforcements. Can they get there? Jash trying to play for the kill onto Maddie. Trade's going back. Nothing happening. Just there you go. Urgent finally finds a kill, and now it's going to be 1v3 here. Maddie finds 1, looking for more, and gets taken down. Are you kidding me?
I mean, New York is going to take the control 3-1 because Urgent gets it in the hill with 0.3 seconds remaining and lives. Like, what?
I'm sorry, I was just speechless for a second. Yo, Berlin control is wild.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest. Well, I say good side of the map. Good side of the map for the rotation, I guess. But the Paris Renegades here are going to be spawning out towards that P3 side. Let's see what they get going. Looks like they're going to opt towards sending a few people right up the middle here. Yeah, 2 up the middle and 2 right off towards tree right away. Shadow with a nice early nade to get things started. And already New York getting a nice early pick. But the squad, I mean, already on board is Shadow. He's going to end up picking up 1. And here we go. Now they're already starting to push through a little bit. But New York set up on this hill a little bit as Paris going to be coming off a spawn.
Good job from New York as Paris got there a few steps earlier, but they get in, and now again the trade's coming in back and forth. Merc does get taken down by Electric MC, so Paris is going to lock in some time here, but as you said, New York spawning on that good side for the P2 rotation. They would look to keep that here, and you already see playing number 6 in Jazz going to that P5 area, making sure nobody goes through that way. And meanwhile, on point, Shadow again with that pistol, getting some kills, and New York now going to lock in some of this scrap time here. Maybe Paris fights for it one last time, but Merc does take down the player. Now it is going to have to be Paris making the push through this church area. They actually kind of have the numbers as of right now, but Urgent in the back lines making some big plays, taking down 2. Merc's going to clean up another one. Now last alive here is Electric MC. He does find the kill, but again, it's going to have to be Paris grouping up and making a push towards the P2 point.
Yeah, trying their best to push over there, but the boys on New York, I mean, you got to go through Shadow, you got to go through Jazz, and I mean, Urgent as well. I mean, It's not easier now when these guns are firing the way they are. I mean, they're looking like A10 Warthogs out here, just the way they're covering this. Looks like they're shooting at open fields, even though there's walls and everything everywhere. But as I say that, I mean, Paris easily just breaks right on through the hill and gets it done. But New York going to end up getting the rest of that scrap time there. And we're going to get this rotation of Shadow. You know, he's got out here with the SMG. He doesn't need a AR. He can use whatever he wants. As we got this rotation coming in from both squads. Now, Merc on a foot race here with a couple players, but there's one already in the back. That's going to be Dahmers. Doesn't quite spot him. It doesn't matter because he gets taken down anyway. But I mean, the New York Lightning got that 54-point lead right now, and they are looking spicy on the map. They're pushing out towards that roof in top fire right now. Maddie kind of chilling in top fire, waiting for this. He's going to get taken down by Shadow immediately. And now Super Perp trying to clean up a little bit here. He's just trying to cover these gaps, but New York just kind of walking their way in slowly. Dahmer's still sitting in the back. Shadow, he's just making moves right now. Oh, he spots the Electric MCL, does get taken down. But now his boys on New York, they're going to have those close spawns, and they're going to be picking up these kills as Merc picks up a nice two-piece right there as he gets ready for the boys to help him out.
Yeah, as you said, they do have those close spawns there, so good plays out of that. And the nades also, excuse me, the nades coming in, though, toward this point. And now, just all the utility again coming in. But Merc, again, finding another one. It will be Paris currently on this time, and New York still with those close spawns. But now you're already going to see 3 Paris players on that rotation. It will be New York locking in the last 13 seconds or so. So they have a nice little lead right now going into this P4. But again, Paris is set up for this P4. You're going to see Electric MC. That is a kill that he should not have gotten. Gets that kill there, and they are set up. But Shadow is going to sneak through behind, and is going to find one. Now looking for more, but already just the break in Shadow. Now finding a second one in the field. Electric MC, though, with a nice two-piece of his own. But with that, it's going to be New York with the spawns, and they are going to be trying to get on this time right now. But again, another Mixie P4, Jasp with 2 again. Just multi-kills galore in this game. Shadow going to play his life. This has been a crazy P4 right now, but right now New York is on the time.
I mean, just look at it. We're seeing peak New York right now. I mean, you got Shadow 13-7, Jazz 13-6, Merc 8-9, Urgent 11-8. I mean, it was just 11-7. But like everybody's frying. Everybody except for Merc, I guess, is in those double digits. I mean, you got a guy like Jazz and Shadow about to hit 15. I mean, it is just a blender at the moment. They're going to be up quite a bit at the moment going into this P5. But Paris, I mean, they've been getting some kills. They've been getting the chance at getting some solid hill time. But just like every time they get something going, New York just makes a god tier play and just ends that.
Yeah, and I would agree with that. Sorry, I was looking at the streaks too, because it is 2 streaks, or it was Shadow was on the streak, Jess was too, but they're both going to be taken down, and that'll do that. But I mean, now you got to watch for this play in Urgent, trying to make the play all the way around. He is going to secure spawns for his teams, and let's see if Paris is ready for this. It looks like they will turn around just in time. Urgent does find one node now, looking for Super Perp in the hill, waiting for reinforcements. And that is going to be through Shadow, through the bottom of this P5 is, again, this mix fest on this P5 is continuing. But right now, New York doing a good job of getting back on this point, and that's going to be 4 down there. So they're going to potentially look to lock in the rest of this time here as Merc playing a little bit of a ratty spot here, trying to catch these Paris players off guard. But Urgent going to shut that down with that nade kill on his teammate, but that should lock in the rest of that time for New York. They're going to be up almost 100 here, going back to this P1 after our first set of rotations.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Paris, like, it feels like no head glitch is safe for anything on the map right now. The way New York is beaming, you got guys like Shadow and Jazz running those ARs that are just, well, Shadow's running a mix of both, right? I mean, that's what he does best, right? And it just feels like no head glitch or no corner is safe from these men right here. They're just chowing everything out. And we're looking at New York right here, trying to chow this P1 right now. I mean, some of them are just solo it and they don't care, but Shadow's going to pick up one. The boys on Paris, so they got a setup going. They're getting some really, really quality time. I mean, that lead is slowly starting to go away. I mean, you see a guy like Maddie push up, get a nice kill. He's just slowing that New York team down the best he can. Super Perp and the boys can hold down this hill. And Super Perp's doing a heck of a job doing that, delaying for his teammate to help him out. But this P2 rotation is going to be absolutely massive from both these teams.
Yeah, that's a huge hill right there for Paris to get somewhat back into this game, and they needed that in a big way, and they got it. But it is going to be New York right now, set up for the, or not set up, but they do have the spawns now for this P2 point, making sure they find those rotational gun battles. But Super Perp is going to find a player in the back. New York's still going to spawn there, though. They are on the time, but right now, Paris does have a chance to fly here and get on point, as they do have the numbers. Shadow, though, coming from top church, does get taken down by Maddie. And now we should see some gunfights in and around this hill, and it is going to all go the way of Paris. they're going to get this time. New York's still getting the close spawns, though. But right now, Paris is doing a really good job of getting some time. It is going to be Shadow on the flank here, finding one. Urgent going to find another one, and just like that, that is a great retake there from the New York Lightning as they get right back on this point and are looking to lock in the last 20 seconds here.
Yeah, the last 20 seconds or so should go their way. But, I mean, you could have one player from Paris kind of going on a quick flank there. That's going to be super perp. He just wants that last bit of time as his teammates are also going to be going across the map. But guess who's in the back first? It's going to be Shadow. He does have a player behind him right now coming from that mid-fire area. Shadow just kind of chilling in the back, just trying to be a menace. He's going to pick up one. He's got one more to deal with back here. Looks like he does have some help coming. But he's got a player directly behind him right now, but he doesn't care. He's going to go for the spawn. He takes down super perp. Now, Maddie going to be out in that back corner right now, and he's going to spot out Shadow. He's going to take that kill down. He's just watching this hill. His teammates are going to maintain those spawns and maintain the control. I say that, but New York is on that roof spawn. I was looking at the map completely wrong. That's my bad. Used to Halo. And the boys on Paris, though, getting some quality hill time at the moment is New York. Still trying to push this one in. They're definitely getting the kills at the moment, and they're making things very, very difficult for the squad on Paris right now. But Paris still down by 50, but they need to stop this hill time from going towards New York.
Yeah, and it looks like for Paris, I mean, they're getting chances to get back into this, and then just they get a bad break their way, and here we go again. They're going to get on the time here, but Merc going to find two, and just like that, it is going to be New York locking in the rest of this time, which at this point in the game, with where they're at, that is time that you definitely don't want to give up, but they do there. Jack's going to find two, 29-17, frying on the map right now, looking for Domers. He does get taken down, though. And it's going to be Paris right now on the point. Urgent going to find two, and that's going to be three in the feed. And now this is getting scary here for Paris as New York is looking to win this here potentially. They are in the time right now. It is going to be Paris with the spawns, but it doesn't matter when you can't get into the point because kills from Shadow over and over again. Just seconds away now. Make that 15 seconds away from winning this game. Paris trying to find a way in. They finally do, but Shadow continuing to go on this spree. He is on a 4 right now. Trying to find a player in bottom church, make that a 5, looking for more. A Shadow is absolutely twisted right now. Finding another one, and finds another one on Electric MC. Are you kidding me, Shadow? Just seconds away, and that will be the exclamation point on a New York Lightning win, 250 to 165. Shadow is a different breed.
Yeah, I mean, Shadow and Jazz, those guys, that entire map, it felt like they were just under control. I mean, Urgent obviously making his plays, Merc doing his thing too, but hey, I mean, Paris did a solid job bringing the game back the best they could, but I mean, at the end of the day, New York just ended up